Vanakkam, Namaskaram, and a very good evening. A very happy Friday evening to you, and welcome to the SEM-MAY South Indian Live Daily. And on a Friday, it's going to be mostly about the music. It's mostly about the music. It's usually mostly about the music. I revealed the main number one tracks for this week, Tamil and Telugu, as well as the choice of South African, South Indian song for this week. And Inno Genga, well, I think we know him better as Inno Gengan, but it seems he's left out the N and he's now going as Inno Genga, unless I've been reading his name wrong all of this time. But Inno Genga, he's just dropped a brand new track. It's maybe about 8 to 10 hours young, 8 to 10 hours old, and I'll be taking a listen to it for the first time. I've just seen like a 10-second shot of it, and I haven't listened to the entire track, so I'll be listening to the entire track live on this live for the very first time, and you can tell me what you think about it, and I'll be reacting to that as well. So look out for that. That's Inno Genga's track. It's called Un Nenapale. That will be coming up in this daily for today, as well as our recap of our Tamil and Telugu spoken lessons. I think we're up to about 7 phrases or so, and we've added a brand new phrase for this week, and we've been going over that, and I'll be revising that, and I'm going to be ending this live with a live South Indian club mix. It's going to be a nice short one, about 5 to 6 minutes long, 5 tracks, all mixed club style, to bring the live daily to an end. All right, so let's get started with the first track, and this is at number. I'm not going to play the full tracks, apart from Inno Genga's track. I'm not going to play the full tracks. As I said, I'll be dropping a link in my TikTok bio to a folder where you can access all of these songs, the top 5 Tamil and Telugu, and if you want to listen to them in full or download them, you are more than welcome to do so. So this is SEM-MAY's number 1 track on the Telugu side for this week. It's taken off an album called Game Changer, a movie called Game Changer. It's called Dope.
Gallery
interesting track, and it's taken off the movie called Game Changer, which was directed by Shankar. Movie didn't really do too well, and it's actually failed at the box office, but nevertheless the music is quite awesome. It's music by Taman S. I think very, very cleverly written. Dop is a term, sort of, whatever happens, que sera sort of vibe. But play on words there, because dope is also quite a very a trending word as well. Singers on this track, Dop, the music by Taman S, as I said, Roshni, as well as Prithvi, Chandra, Shruti Ranjani, Mohumudi, and Taman S also singing on this one. So it doesn't actually feature too often as a singer, but I see in this album he has featured his voice quite often. So this is the number one Telugu track on the SEM-MAY Weekly Top 5, and I bring to you the top 5 starting Monday and to Friday, starting with the number 5 track on Monday and ending with the number 1 track on Friday. Let's go over now to the Tamil side, and this is the number 1 Tamil track. It's an independent track, by the way. Take a listen to it. Also very nicely written, good video as well. It's by Stefan Zechariah. It's called Tangatali. Tangatali means golden tali. I think everyone should know what a tali is. But if you don't know what a tali is, it's a nuptial wedding string. Sometimes it's string, sometimes made out of gold. That's tied for the bride in South Indian weddings mostly. Tangatali, it's sung by Stefan Zachariah, who also does the music on this, and Magisha Bahiratan. Very nice track if you're looking for a track to dance for a wedding or so forth, for the dancers in the house. Nice intro track for a wedding as well. Especially, this track speaks about, I think the groom is from South India and the bride is from North India. Therefore, you find a mix of a bit of Hindi coming in there as well. Very nice video. Go check it out on YouTube. That's the SEM-MAY number 1 track for this week, Tangatali, by Stefan Zachariah as well as Makisha Bahiratan. Alright, so I'm going to go to our South African track, the pick of the week for this week, and each week I'll feature 1 track. last year, 2024, there seemed to be a good influx of releases coming from our artists. This year, it's slowed down for some reason. I'm not too sure why. But I hope to see more commercial, non-religious releases from our artists so that everyone can actually enjoy it. So this track here is one of my colleagues. Well, he's a colleague at the station that I volunteer and I present for, that's Southside FM, as well as we do a podcast together speaking about cinema. It's called SI Cinema. And then he presents the Telugu show, and I've been troubling him. His name is Alvin Tagat. I call him Alvin Appa, but Alvin Tagat, and I've been troubling him to put together a Telugu commercial sort of album. So he went and he put together what he called Telugu Superstars, and this track features Archana Sridhar. It's taken off a movie called 18 Pages, which you can watch on Netflix, and a very cool track. It's called Nanaya Rasina. So take a listen. This is Alvin Tagat together with Archana Sridhar, my pick for this week of South African, South Indian tracks. Take a listen.
కన్నుకి ఏ స్వప్నమో ఏ రెప్పలైనా తెలిపినా ఏ నడకది ఏ పయనమో ఏ పాదమైనా చూపెనా నీలో స్వరాలకే నేనే సంగీతమై నువ్వే వడలేసిన పాటై సాగనా
నన్నయ్య రాసిన కావ్యమాగితే తికలు తీర్చెనుగా రామావిన పాట మధురిమ కృష్ణుడు పాడెనుగా
ఏ కన్నుకి ఏ స్వప్నమో ఏ రెప్పలైనా తెలిపినా రామని అన్నట్టు ఏ వైపుకు నువ్వెళ్ళినా నాకెవ్వరు చెప్పినట్టు నీ పనులు చేస్తున్న ఒట్టు
నన్నయ్య రాసిన కావ్యమాగితే తికలు తీర్చెనుగా.
I feel very well done to Alvin Tagat as well as Archana Sridhar hitting this on the head, bringing to us Nanaya Rasina. It's taken off the movie called 18 Pages. Music reproduced by the one and only Ashley Kiston as well. By the way, the lyrics on this one, Nanaya Rasina Kavya Mahite Tikkana Tirchunuga. Please mind my reading of the lyrics. But basically it says, when the epic written by Nanaya Rasina, which was the Ramayana in Telugu, stopped, Tikkana completed that. And I'll cover a bit more of this history, this heritage on Wednesday. I'll go into what is known as the Kavitrayam in Telugu. Kavitrayam are the three poets that around the 11th century who came together, sorry, not Ramayana, but Mahabharata. They came together and they gave the world the Mahabharata in Telugu. And from there came, I would say, a renaissance of the Telugu language. And a lot of words that had to be created by these three poets. And they spanned over, I think, about 200 years. So Nanaya was the first poet, and then there was Tikkana, which the song mentions, and there was also Yerana, Yerapragada. So I'll speak about these three poets that contributed towards the Telugu language on Tuesday. All right, so let's get to our brand new track for today, and it's released about 8 hours ago. It's by Inno Genga, and it's called O Nenapale, Un Nenapale. Over time, I'll be speaking about how sometimes you hear the term "o," but it actually is "un," and that's part of the distortion in spoken Tamil. But this is called Un Nenapale, and it's by Inno Genga. It's the first time I'm listening to this. I listened to about 10 seconds of it, and together with you, I'll be listening to this for the first time. And if you want, you can drop your comments, which I will get to after the live, and on Monday I'll read them out if you want to give your take on the song, and I'll be also telling you my take on it. So take a listen to this. It's called Un Nenapale, our brand new track for today.
பெண்கள் நடுவில் நீ பேரழகாய் என் கண் முன் நின்றாயே உன்னை அள்ளி கொண்டு போக வந்தேனே நான் வந்தேன்.
Bit of Afrobeats in there, so a bit of piano in there. You can hear the bass line. It's a bit of piano that is included in there. Shows the influence of Afrobeats and piano. It's brilliant. I'm loving it so far. Listening to this for the first time, and it's a nice short song as well. I think unmistakably some amapiano influence in there, and I feel proud listening to that because being proudly Tamil and proudly South African, and there's a Tamil track that's unmistakably using Afrobeats and amapiano elements in there, and you can't really hear it by the cell phone. Download the song. It's called Un Nenapale by Inno Genga, and if you've got a good system, turn up the bass, then you can hear that bass line, that amapiano bass line in the background, and quite excited for this one. I think it's going to be doing quite well as well. So Inno Genga, Un Nenapale, that's definitely a winner for me. Let me know your thoughts in comments, and I'll get to those thoughts after this live and present them on Monday. By the way, a huge well done to our South African female cricket team. There again, they are playing India, and We were always sort of divided in our younger days as to who to support when it came to India and South Africa. Personally, I support India, but the tables have turned. If South Africa is playing India in anything, I am proudly Indian, but I'm more proudly South African. So holding thumbs for our girls and wishing them all of the best for the final of the Women's World International Cricket World Cup final. Let's get to our Telugu and Tamil lessons very, very quickly. And thereafter, I'm going to be mixing up a 5 to 6 minute club mix. I'm going to call it the SEM-MAY mini mix of South Indian tracks, house tracks. And I'll be mixing that live as well on this live. A huge thank you to Archana Sridhar. I played her the South African track and she featured on that. She's also a presenter on Lotus FM and a former presenter on Southside FM. I can't call her a former colleague because we still keep in touch and, we're still in media together with the interest of promoting the culture, South Indian culture. So she's corrected me and she's very fluent in Kannada. And as I've explained, I'm not at that level, and I don't think I'll ever be at the level where I can be teaching a language, especially Tamil and Telugu, especially the spoken form of it. However, I'm learning and I'm sharing, and whoever wants to correct me, it's most welcome. I can't promise that I will take that correction and use it. I do consult with others who speak the languages fluently, and I check with them as well before I present the lessons. On the Telugu side, I've been relying on an app, and I need to actually listen to that app every single day because I'm sure I announced one of the words that it actually gave me because it's quite a good app. But nevertheless, thanks to Archana Sridhar for correcting me. And when I get to that phrase, I'll tell you the corrections. Okay, so let's start with the greeting in Telugu, which is Namaskaram or Namaskaramu. Namaskaram or Namaskaramu to greet in Telugu. I don't know if there's much of a difference. I think Namaskaramu is a bit more ancient, but I've heard both being used. To ask, how are you? In Telugu, it's Meeru Ella Unnaru. Meeru Ella Unnaru means, how are you in Telugu? And to say good, it's Bagundi. Bagundi, to say good in Telugu, it's Bagundi. To say I'm okay or I am good, and this is where I was corrected. I was saying Bagunanu, but that center end sound needs to be stressed. So it's Bagunnanu. So Bagun, I think it's made up of Bagun and Nanu. Therefore, you put them together and it's stressed. So Nenu Bagunnanu. Nenu Bagunnanu means I'm okay or I'm good in Telugu. We put ourselves in the scenario where we are finding ourselves somewhere in India, on the Telugu side, Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu, somewhere in Tamil Nadu, and we want to find out if someone on the road knows how to speak English, but of course it has to be a city area. There is a possibility and chance that they will know some English. And you want to ask them, do you speak English? And to ask that in Telugu, Meeru English Maatlada Tara. Meeru English Maatlada Tara. Make sure you got that R sounds pronounced properly. I think I was pronouncing it as Maatlada Tara, which is incorrect because of the Tamil influence as well, but it's pronounced as Maatlada Tara. Meeru English Maatlada Tara. Get that R sounds right in that. So Meeru English Maatlada Tara, do you speak English? And that's how you ask that in Telugu. And fingers crossed, they are going to say yes, which is avunu in Telugu. Avunu. To say yes in Telugu is avunu. And perhaps they want to know where you're from. They are going to ask you, Meeru ekkada numdi vachanu. No, sorry. Meeru ekkada numdi vacharu. Meeru ekkada numdi vacharu. Where are you from? Because that Meeru ends with a ru, vacharu is going to end with a ru as well. So Meeru ekkada is the question there. Meeru ekkada numdi vacharu. So make sure you ask it as a question to the words, and that's for all of us. But once we are used to the words, we need to start putting that questioning tone there, which is very, very important in Indian languages. And you're going to say, I am from South Africa. Nenu South Africa numdi vachanu. Nenu South Africa numdi vachanu, which means I am from South Africa. So let's go with this very quickly. To greet in Telugu, namaskaram or namaskaramu. To ask how are you, Miru ella nenu bagunnanu. Nenu bagunnanu. To say, to ask, do you speak English? Miru English maatladatara. Miru English maatladatara. And to say yes in Telugu, avunu. To say yes in Telugu, avunu. Where are you from? Miru ekkada nundi vacharu. Miru ekkada nundi vacharu. To ask where are you from in Telugu. And to say, I am from South Africa. Nenu South Africa nundi vachanu. Nenu South Africa numdi vachanu. That's to say, I am from South Africa. Okay, so let's get to there are many subtleties in both the Telugu and Tamil, but I'm not going to stress on the subtleties I'm not going to be too fussy that you use them. As you are hearing them, try and copy them. As you are hearing them, you can try and copy them. And I guess if you're saying this to someone who speaks Telugu or Tamil, they will be able to understand you. But I think over time, we will take some time with this to get used to the language, and then we can get to the subtleties in a year or two or so. But in the meantime, it's just about developing the vocabulary and developing the phrases as well, and getting used to the phrases. Let's get to the greeting in Tamil. And Tamil, and I think it's with other languages as well. It depends who you're addressing. You can address them differently. More so, if it's an elder, you address an elder a bit differently with a bit more respect. It's not a vast difference, it's just like an addition of a sound or so. But to greet in Tamil, vanakkam. To greet with a little more respect, not that that's not respectful enough, but if you want to be a little more, go a little further, and especially towards an elder, you can say vanakkanga. Vanakkanga is a more respectful way of greeting in Tamil. So vanakkam, vanakkanga. I think let's start. We've been saying vanakkam for the past 30, 40 years, and we've hardly went beyond that. So let's try another way and go vanakkanga, and especially towards an elder. And if they do know Tamil, they'll appreciate that. To ask how are you in Tamil, depends who they are as well. If it's an extremely close friend, you can just say yapdi. If it's someone that's around your age, someone that you know but not too familiar, where you can say just yapdi. Probably someone younger as well, you can say yapdi irka, yapdi irka. And there as well, make sure you get that questioning tone now coming in. Yapdi irka, right? Yapdi irka. You want to know, yapdi irka, how are you? If it's an elder, and I watched a video today where this was used, it was used towards a very, very old mother, so sometimes it is used. I'm not too sure who made the video, but it sounded like someone very old as well. So I think it was one old person to the other old person, and they said yapadi irkinga. Yapadi irkinga. Yapadi irkinga means how are you, but with added respect. If it's someone around your age, possibly you don't know them, haven't met them before, you want to say yapdi irkinga, especially if it's a female, even towards a younger female as well, yapdi irkinga, and that's adding that respect to asking how are you. As I said, I've heard this being used towards an elder as well, but I've also been told it's a bit rude to use the word yapdi towards an elder, so you can say nalla irkinga, nalla irkinga, nalla irkinga. Again, that asking tone in that, irkinga, that's to ask. Because you can also say irkinga and it's not necessarily an asking word, but depends on the tone. Nalla irkinga, which means how are you in Tamil. To say good in Tamil, just nalam. To say good, nalam. But to say I am good, nalla irukken. Nalla irukken. Nalla irukken means I am good. Irukken means I am. Nalla means I'm good. Or nalla means good. Nalla irukken, I'm good. If you are asked, Nalla irukeenga, are you okay? You can say, Nalla irukken. Means yes in Tamil. If it's an elder that's asking you, don't say say Amanga. Amanga shows respect. You're saying yes, but with respect. So amam, comes from amam. Amanga is yes with respect. So if an elder asks you something and you want to respond with yes, in Tamil, you can say amanga. If you're asked nalla irukeenga, nalla irukeenga, are you good? You can say nalla irukken, or amanga nalla irukken. So remember, nalla irukken means I am good. Nalla irukeenga means are you good? Okay, nalla irukeenga, are you good? Nalla irukken, I'm good. Do you speak English? Neenga English theriyuma. Neenga English theriyuma. Neenga there, of course, the root word is ni. Ni means you, but neenga again shows respect. Neenga English theriyuma. Theriyuma means do you know. Neenga English theriyuma means do you speak English. And if they say amam, amanga, it means that they do speak English. All right, so if you want to ask, or maybe possibly you have been asked where you're from, they may ask you, or they will ask you, Yengirunda Varinga. So just for you to identify that, Yengirunda Varinga, where are you from? If you're a bit confused and simply the pronunciation is crazy, terrible, and difficult, it will be if you're not so used to the language. And on Tuesdays, I get into the subtleties of that. So on Tuesday, if you're a bit confused with this, but for now, try and copy it. Yengirunda Varinga. Which means where are you from? So maybe you want to use it, or perhaps they want to ask, or they'll be asking you, Yengirunda Varinga, where are you from in Tamil? And you want to answer, I am from South Africa. The full way to do so is எனக்கு தென்னாப்பிரிக்காவில் இருந்து வரும், but that's a bit too much, right? So we're just going to do எனக்கு South Africa varum. Everyone in India, most people, I would say, let's go with everyone in India will know South Africa by now. All right. So எனக்கு South Africa varum. எனக்கு South Africa varum means I am from South Africa. In this video that I watched, this mother asked the other mother, Yenta ur means which village are you from? And I think that's a bit more old school way of asking where you're from, right? But now you can ask Yengirunda Varinga, and if you are asked that where are you from, you can answer with Yenaka South Africa Varum. Yenaka South Africa Varum. All right, I think we're good. I'm not going to go over this again. I'm still working on the video with the transliteration. There's the correction that I needed to make as well. Therefore, there's a delay. So watch my TikTok. Probably by Monday, I will have that video up. And currently on my bio, the link in my bio is to some of the club mixes that I've done, the South Indian club mixes, Tamil and Telugu house tracks and remix tracks that I've mixed together club style. But I'll be changing that link to our top 5 tracks for this week on the Telugu and Tamil side. So give me about a day for that, and by tomorrow evening I will change that link to the top 5 tracks that I featured this week on the live. All right, so thank you so much. I'm not going to say my goodbyes yet. Let's get into this mix very quickly. I call it the SEM-MAY mini mix. And it's a mix that puts together or mixes together South Indian tracks club style. I've got 5 tracks featured, 2 Telugu, 3 Tamil, and I'm going to start off with this Telugu track. What shall I mix that into? I think I'll mix this into that. All right, you can just stay put and listen, or if you want to, you've got about 6 minutes to dance and use up some of your calories and so forth and energy, and probably it's a Friday night as well. You want to get into the groove before you can fall out to sleep. Now's the time to do so. All right, so this is the SEM-MAY mini mix. First track is Nitoila by Karthik and Nitya Sri. It was released last year.
ఏదో కదా ఓ
Hey Minale from Amaru. This is a classic by DJ Dizzy D, the king of mashups in South Africa, around the world as well. Of course, I think the track does not need any introduction. I'm not going to introduce it. Suseki from Pushpa 2. The couple song. But of course, our singles can also enjoy it. From Irumbuture, this one is called The Night is Still Young, Penny Dayal. young, and if you're going out, please do keep it safe. I see there's a bit of a storm coming our way in Durban. Thank you so much for being on this live. I'll catch you again tomorrow. I will go live during my program, the Center Stage on Southside FM. That's between 9 a.m. and midday, South African time. Sunday we take a bit of a break, and I'll be back on Monday with the South Indian, the SEM-MAY South Indian Daily. Again, thank you so much. You can check out my bio for the link to more of these mixes, longer mixes. I've just mixed about 5 tracks and about a minute or two of each. But you can look at download the full mixes from the site that I share them on. I've got the link in my bio, and you've got a day to get to that and get to the folder and download them. You can download the tracks. When you get to the track, you can look for on the top right hand corner. There'll be like 3 small circles. You just click on that. You can press download. You can download them on your phones as well. It's not like how it was back in the day where we couldn't do all of that on our phones. We were so unfortunate then, but we're still in that generation where we can now be a part of all of the advancements in technology. But nevertheless, from me, Kaalan, you have yourself a fantastic weekend ahead. Restful Friday if you need that rest to recover from the week, or if you're going out, please keep it safe and you can get some rest tomorrow. You go well, dream big, vanakkam, namaskaram, ciao.